Hi there, welcome. Come right on in. Sit a minute. I've been staring at the screen for about 5 minutes, getting my thoughts together because I really want to share with you today from my heart. I'm Abena Otudor. I'm a vegan and plant-based lifestyle coach. And I want to take you on a journey with me today. I'm going to give you a very condensed feel for my life, a snapshot, if you will, of what has brought me to this point to not only remain vegan, but reach out to you as you're going through your vegan lifestyle, your plant-based journey, or even if you just want to and was curious if you could do it, if you had some support, if you wanted to affect your health. Well, I'm here for all of that. Please like, subscribe, share, and definitely comment so that we can grow this channel and make it available to others, especially Black women, because this channel is for you. This channel is definitely for you because I know the power that you possess, the love that you possess, the work ethic that you possess, the strength and determination, and especially the love. So I'm reaching out to you and wanting to share with you briefly who is Abena Otudor and why is she a vegan and plant-based lifestyle coach anyway? Well, I have to give kudos to my mom. Growing up in Louisville, Kentucky, we ate everything. My mama was a country girl, and my dad worked at a car dealership. I think he called himself a porter. um, we ate everything. And I'm thankful to my mom because she always made sure that there was a balance on the plate. It wasn't just the meat. And she cooked a big dinner on Sundays. I do remember that. That was her main thing. She made sure that we had a big meal on Sundays. We ate a lot of beans, some rice. She would make rice puddings were my favorite. um, and she also would cook like mm, pork chops and hamburgers. And when she went to work, she kind of got a little savvy and went to the boxes and would get a hamburger helper. We ate chitlins. Yes, yes. We ate chitlins. And if mama didn't feel like cooking them, guess what? I cleaned the chitlins so that she could cook them and make it a little easier for her. So growing up, that was my life. You know, that's what we did. That's what we ate. Fast forward, I attended college and I worked in the Student Government Association at Fisk University, HBCU in Nashville, Tennessee. And I wanted to befriend a group of very rebellious uh, uh, student government workers. So I became their business manager, and we would hang out, and they were eating a lot of plants and vegetables and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want, twigs and berries. I want real food. But I hung out with them. I really liked them, and I began to taste the food, and it tasted really good. And I started losing weight without very much effort. Just, eating, lots of fruits, lots of veggies. So I would my dad had got me a car, so I would, drive across town. Because as you know, on the black side of town, the vegan restaurants are sorely lacking, and that's, by design, of course. So I had to go to the other side of town, where the Whole Foods was, where the Vanderbilt University was. There were more health food stores there, and vegetarian and vegan restaurants. So I was able to prepare some of my own foods and go get the other ones across town, because I liked the way I felt. I started fasting at that time, and it felt good to my body. So when I would go back home to visit him on my breaks, I was told, well, just eat around the meat, fix a pot of greens, just eat around the meat. Well, I tried that. And then it dawned on me, I'm still eating the meat. So I stopped that. Fast forward, I met my husband in, oh gosh, while I was in college. And he wasn't vegetarian at the time. At the time, the term was vegetarian. He wasn't vegetarian at the time. And when I say vegetarian, actually at that time, it took me about a year to give up pork, beef, and chicken. So I was actually mostly vegetarian, but I did eat fish. So I guess practically speaking, I was a pescatarian. But I didn't eat a whole lot of fish, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And I kind of kept that up until I became vegan in 2000. I remember that like it was yesterday. But my husband, my Nigerian husband that I married, he decided that he would give up meat too, and we began the process together. And though we did divorce, he's still very much a strong stand for vegan living. Matter of fact, he's a raw foodist, and he looks great. So if you're listening, kudos to you for keeping up, this transformative vegan lifestyle, because you really look good. Flat stomach, no blood pressure issues. Um, he's 70, in his 70s. His hair is still mostly black. Um, he's really taken it to new heights. So kudos. So fast forward, had a son and a daughter. Raised them to be vegetarian as well. Again, we were, doing the pescatarian thing, but it was mostly fruits and vegetables, grains, nuts, seeds, that type of thing. Um, Divorced my husband, but I still kept the moving towards the vegan lifestyle, right? That was very, very important to me. I was, single mom, using food stamps, but I made it my priority to still buy healthy, eat healthy, live healthy, even at that young age. That was what I decided that I wanted to do and be. So I didn't let life get in the way of my health. I organized a women's healing circle. And it was fabulous. We meditated, we prayed together, went out to movies together. We had little rendezvous together sometime. I would meet him for lunch, or, we just became very near and dear to each other's hearts. And, I was still very adamant that, we didn't bring processed sugar in. to the meetings. We didn't bring meat into the meetings, meat of any kind. Because I often get asked, uh, "Oh, well, do you still eat? Um, do you still eat meat?" When I tell people, back then, yes, I'm vegetarian. Oh, well, do you still eat meat? And this was even after I, um, became um, more plant-based and moving to the vegan. Up until today, I will still have people ask me, "Do you still eat meat?" But it's kind of strange to me when you tell people that you're vegetarian. Vegetarian means you're consuming mostly vegetables, right? So, it kind of is strange to me that people are still asking that question. But it's understandable because if you haven't studied it, and that's what made the difference for me, I began to study and research the positives of eating vegetarian, pescatarian, vegan, plant-based, lacto-ovo, all of these things. I began to study it, and in my studies, I started to understand the positive effects on my body and my health. So fast forward, fast forward, I belong to a spiritual community that is promotes not only spiritual healing but vegan living. So that has been very, very instrumental in my growth and development for, more than a decade, probably 2 decades. I cannot tell you what it is to be in a community that's supportive of the vegan lifestyle. It makes a big difference. My daughter, who is good and grown now, she studied sustainable systems, and because of her, I recycle. I recycle. I do a lot of recycling. I'm very adamant about recycling. I think it's very, very important part of living the vegan lifestyle. Reduce, reuse, recycle shouldn't just be a slogan. It's a good way to live. It's a good way to preserve this planet because we only have one Earth. Why not preserve it? Why not make sure that it's good for generations to come after us, right? So fast forward, I'm married again, a man that has two young daughters that live with us. And so we were really working together early on in the relationship to have a good vegan food, good vegan diet, and it worked for a time. But I wanted to up level my 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 eating, right? I wanted to take it to new heights because I work with Queen Afua, and I was concerned about my weight, and I went to her as I have done for many, many years. I've organized speaking engagements for Queen Afua when my children were small. So I said, I was at my optimum health when I was working very closely with Queen Afua. So I needed her assistance and guidance to help me lose the weight because I had gained too much weight. And come to find out, I had to take it up another level, right? So in working with her, I went from just being vegan, I went to all live food, nothing cooked. And y'all, what an amazing, amazing thing that did for my body. I dropped the weight. I dropped about 22, 25 pounds. And I have not put all of those pounds back on. I've managed to keep my weight steady. And this was like a year and a half ago. I managed to keep my weight steady. I'm so happy, so thrilled with that. Um, my eating habits now are like 75% live, meaning I don't cook. I discovered that with the live cooking, I'm sorry, with the live eating, raw food eating, that my body odor is not that strong, so cooking changes the composition of the food. It's more work to process uh, the food, and it if you cook it to death, it becomes toxic to the body. So when I eat live, my body odor is, I hardly need deodorant. My blood pressure has never been an issue because I started in my 20s, on this vegan, plant-based, vegetarian, pescatarian lifestyle. So fast forward, even food combining. When I was living with my husband and his two daughters, food combining worked, and we all were doing food combining. They were feeling good, feeling a little better. I dropped weight behind food combining. Food combining is just being more aware of what you're putting on your plate. Like, you don't want to ever mix your proteins and your starches. Like, you don't want to eat a piece of steak and a potato. You want to eat, if you're going to eat a steak and a salad, a steak and some vegetables, right? Because your body can process that combination, get the nutrient it needs from it, and help you eliminate faster. We putting all these things in our bodies. The body's like, what's really going on? When I tell you, the transformations are here for you. They're here for you. It reminds me of um, the similar transformations that occur when we go through what we need to go through to grow. Lisa Nichols is good at that. I'll share a video of Lisa Nichols, and she talks about her journey. This Oprah had her own journey. She come through so many things. But you too, you have a journey. You have a journey. And the question you want to ask yourself as you're journeying, do you want to stay stuck? Do you want to live a fabulous transformational life? Do you want to just go along to get along? Do you want to prosper? Do you want to be joyful in your life? Do you want to grow through and go through so you can get to the other side and say, I did that. I got better. I evaluated myself. I grew, and I'm here now, and this is a good spot for me. So here I am now, having gone through some health challenges. I did have surgery, but fortunately for me, I took my recovery seriously. And because I did have the surgery, I was able to continue to walk. I had back surgery, but it was a challenge. It was a challenge. So I want to encourage you to work through your health challenges, whatever they are. I have some minor health things, but they're not life-threatening because I do take my health very seriously. I do keep my doctor's appointments. I do have naturopathic doctors that I refer to, as well as allopathic, meaning, traditional standard Western medicine. I do walk on the treadmill. I get my walks in the treadmills, and I'm about to start back on my qigong because I have missed that. That's kind of like a Chinese exercise where you're moving energy through your body by holding positions. is very nice too. And I have been away from that for some time, and I'm about to get back to that. I'm going to let you know how that works for me. So all of these have brought me to today, where I want to share with you and really want you to feel how good I'm feeling. I really want you to get the joy and the love behind spiritual, physical, mental healing that can take place when you make a decision to love you. I'm going to be teaching a course come April 13th. And the main thing we're going to open up with is self-love. Self-love, that's a journey in and of itself. And it shows up every single day of your life. If you're not loving you, you can't expect anyone else to love you. And if you're not taking care of your health, if you're leaving all of your health outcomes to what the doctors say, what other people say, and not taking the time to do research, to understand your body, to check in, to see where the ache and pain that you have, the upset that you have, the dis-ease that you have, where does it really stem from? You have to take the time to love on yourself and really, really understand what's going on with your body, what's going on with you. Excuse me. It's so important. I cannot begin to tell you the importance of that. So as I leave you, I just want to tell you that this journey is one of truth, enlightenment, purpose, health, healthy living. Healthy living heals, right? And it's so important that you be at the center of your own movie, creating your own scripts and your own. You be the main character in your movie, right? Why not? And in the process, that transformation will come. That better you will come. And let me help you. My course is going to be starting on April 13th. I'm going to be focusing on helping you with your blood pressure and your health in general, so we can get your health where you want it to be, using vegan and plant-based living as a means to do just that, improve your life. Because if you improve your life in one area, you can definitely improve it in other areas, right? That's just the springboard. That's just the starting position, right? You can live a life that you always wanted to live, but you got to give you some love and give you some grace and give you some truth in order to make that transformation. Will you do it? Come and join me. Will you join me? Yeah, come on and join me. Tell your friends about me. All right, got some special things coming up for you the end of next week. So watch the channel for it, and we will talk with you soon. Please like, subscribe, share, definitely comment. And always remember, go for the win-win in all that you do. A win for you and a win for me. It'll be a much better world, right? All right. Till next time.